News 25 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, 2 males are injured in a high-impact crash, and a structure fire causes major damage to a home. News 25 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
A pair of cousins are injured in an accident. It's Friday, May 31st. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. 2 people are injured in a freak accident involving a pickup truck and a sedan this morning. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were dispatched to a 2-vehicle accident involving a rollover this morning on Center and First Streets. The second individual was driving an Infiniti, which sustained major damage to the rear end portion of the vehicle. Police surrounded the area in an attempt to find the individual who fled the scene, who was described as a male in his 20s with blonde hair and a ponytail, wearing a white t-shirt. That individual was reportedly picked up and transported to Desert View Hospital with injuries sustained as a result of this accident. The other individual later transported himself to local medical facilities. News 25 was told by a family member on scene that they had just suffered another devastating loss earlier last month when their home and all their belongings were lost in a structure fire on Tillman Street and Squaw Valley Road. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies are investigating the cause of this accident. Well, Nevada Highway Patrol says that 2 subjects are in extremely critical condition today following a tragic Las Vegas crash. Troopers say that at 10:43 this morning, they were called to a motor vehicle crash involving a semi-truck hauling a double trailer and a 2013 Honda Civic. The semi was westbound on the highway in the left turn lane, going southbound onto Torrey Pines. The Honda was eastbound on the highway in the right travel lane. The semi made the left turn to go southbound onto that road, and the Honda struck the second trailer unit of the semi-trailer. The Honda drove under the semi-trailer, causing the roof to come off the vehicle. The male driver and front seat female passenger of the Honda were taken to UMC Trauma Center with critical injuries. There was also an approximately 3-year-old female passenger in the rear seat of the vehicle who was improperly restrained in a child safety seat. She was transported to UMC and is alert and appears to have no major injuries. The driver of the semi was transported to St. Rose San Martin campus for minor injuries. NHP investigators have surveillance video from a nearby business that shows no erratic driving behavior by either vehicle at the time of the crash. NHP says that the crash was avoidable and the child is doing fine because it was properly restrained in the motor vehicle, which they say saved its life. The crash remains under investigation. The cause and who was at fault will be determined when the investigation is complete. Well, fire crews and police responded to a high-risk home fire on the west side of town. One individual was transported to Desert View Hospital yesterday afternoon for unrelated medical issues at the scene of a structure fire on Jacob Street here in Pahrump. The double-wide manufactured dwelling had reported fire in the roof and sustained heavy damage as a result. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies worked the fire, which appears to be accidental in nature. The fire investigation is being conducted by Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue. And let's go to Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Tapping our news, Uber is out with its first earnings report since going public May 10th. The rideshare company revealed a net loss of $1.1 billion, which was exactly what analysts on Wall Street anticipated. Uber drove in revenue of $3.1 billion. That was slightly above estimates. The stock is down about 10% from its IPO price of $45. Uber CEO warns investors the company will continue spending money. Mark Zuckerberg will continue on as the CEO and the chairman of Facebook. Shareholders were asked to reduce his power in several votes that were proposed at yesterday's investor meeting, but Zuckerberg controls 58% of the vote. He is the social network's most powerful shareholder.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks so much, Angela. We'll have much more local news right after this break.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. An update is released regarding a police pursuit from yesterday.
Patrol members be advised.
There he is. I see him. Got him covered.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office has released a summary of charges concerning the two juveniles who were arrested yesterday following two separate pursuits on ATVs with Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies. The first individual, who was a female, who was first spotted by police on Wilson Road, who led officers on a chase through Binion Ranch, Basin Avenue, Dahlia Street, and Irene Street, where the pursuit ended on Corral, where deputies took the female into custody. That female has been charged with driver disobeying a peace officer, driving without a driver's license, and operating an unregistered vehicle. The second individual, who was a male, has been charged with driver disobeying a peace officer, resisting a public officer, intimidating a public officer, destroying or concealing evidence, and grand larceny of an auto. This individual actually took the other ATV after he kicked the law enforcement issued motorcycle several times. His pursuit ended in the desert area off Basin Avenue and Boot Hill with a rollover accident in which he received a head injury. The second pursuit started shortly after the first pursuit, after the female was taken into custody. After the female was taken into custody and the male arrived on scene, antagonizing and screaming at the officer, he eventually started kicking the officer's motorcycle and then subsequently went after the news vehicle before this male went and took the other quad, leading police on the second chase. Well, the dirt is being moved right now at the South Side's new park. We caught up with Brian Wolfenstein from Wolfenstein Construction to discuss Kellogg Park.
This is the new Kellogg Park expansion or project, what do you want to call it. The groundbreaking was last week. We're just out here moving dirt, clearing shrubs, and making dust, or hopefully not too much dust. Yeah, these are the walk paths that we're clearing. They're going about a 40-foot swath through all the existing brush and everything, and clearing the trees and weeds out of that area, just getting it ready for some fill to get it up to grade. But it goes quite a ways back. There's some good walk paths for the community. I think everyone will like it. There's a fenced off dog park area. It's kind of used for some drainage, but it looks like it'll have grass in it eventually, and it's a pretty big area.
This will be our first dog park for our town, really.
Yeah, I remember I lived in Beezer, and there was a little one over there in the HOA facility, but this is going to be really nice, I think. I think people will enjoy it. Pretty good amount of parking. I think there's 50 or 60 stalls here. Once it all gets finished, you'll be able to put a lot of people in here. So we have 60 calendar days to complete the scope of work that we have with the county at this time. We think a month tops will be done with what we have to do. We're hoping that the county will be able to get a little more funding for it so we can just continue working on it while we're here. So that's kind of the goal that we have with the county moving forward. It'll be just the native soil, will be dirt, so if it gets wet it'll be muddy. Yeah. Eventually there'll be decomposed granite paths, so that's what the finished surface will be on the pathways, and then obviously the parking lot will be paved, and there'll be a restroom here and horseshoe pits and things like that to be used. I only have seen the first phase plans, but they have acreage forever over here, so I'm sure there's plenty of room for that stuff, and we'd love to be a part of that if we could. It should be nice, and I know Matt Lewis is really trying to push to get some more funding so he can complete his dream, I guess you could say. And Eddie there at the town as well, he's really trying to make a push to get things done, so I hope they do.
Well, luckily no injuries were reported as a result of a two-car crash Wednesday night on Calvada Boulevard. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to a two-vehicle accident at Calvada and Pahrump Valley Boulevard. Upon arrival, they found both vehicles still in the roadway. One vehicle sustained minor front-end damage. The other vehicle had moderate side impact damage. All occupants declined to be transported to local medical facilities. News 25 caught up with Fire Chief Scott Lewis.
Report of a two-vehicle accident in the area of Calvada and Pahrump Valley Boulevard. The investigation revealed the accident is described, however, there are no injuries reported. Crews were released in short fashion.
And our local athletes with the Special Olympics team left yesterday morning from the parking lot of the Pahrump Nugget on their way to the Summer Games. Athletes with our local Special Olympics are on their way to Reno for the 2019 Summer Games. The Summer Games are a accumulation of a year-long event and training, including Olympic-type sports for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. The Special Olympics Nevada says that this gives them continuing opportunities to develop physical fitness, demonstrate courage, experience joy, and participate in the sharing of gifts, skills, and friendships with their families, other Special Olympic athletes, and the community itself. A bus picked up our local athletes this morning in front of the Pahrump Nugget. Law enforcement officers with the Nye County Sheriff's Office escorted the team. Law enforcement officers with the Nye County Sheriff's Office escorted the team to the outskirts of town with lights and sirens. Law enforcement has been a big part of the Special Olympics, including their participation in the torch run and different fundraising events. If you would like to volunteer for the Special Olympics or donate, you can find the Special Olympics Nevada online at sonv.org. Good luck, team. So proud of that team. Well, we're going to have more news when we return with News 25.
News 25 is brought to you by Bill and Robin Wall, injury attorneys. Injured, need money? Get Bill and Robin, your local Pahrump injury attorneys.
Well, veterans, their families, and the general public are invited tomorrow for the DAV Chapter 15 barbecue being held at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park.
This is the DAV Veterans Barbecue. It's going to be on Saturday, the 1st of June. It's from 10 o'clock until 3 p.m. And all veterans are welcome, veterans and their families and their caregivers.
Yeah?
It's free for all of them.
Wonderful.
Now, for those that are non-veterans and non-veteran families, we do have a charge for the adults for $5, and for children under 12, only $3. So even if you're a non-veteran family, you can still come. It's going to be at Ian Deutsch Park. And we do that every year. There'll be a lot of hot dogs and hamburgers, popcorn. We're also going to have a 50-50 raffle.
Yeah.
They have music. They have all kinds of giveaways. It's always a lot of fun. And we do this for our veterans. And it's sponsored by DAV Chapter 15. Entertainment as well. We have volunteers for entertainment. A lot of businesses have provided things for the giveaways.
Wonderful.
So it's the community just jumped right into this, and we really appreciate everything and everybody. They can call Richard Goldstein at 775-419-8594, or they can call Stephen Chase at 702-283-6073. It's going to be 10 o'clock until 3 p.m., 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. June 1st, Saturday, June 1st, coming out to Ian Deutsch and enjoy all the fun for the Veterans Barbecue.
Well, you don't even have to own a motorcycle to be part of Java Junkies Poker Run beginning tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Chris Sue.
So this Saturday, we're holding our first annual poker/diaper motorcycle car run. You don't have to have a motorcycle, but if you do, great. You can ride next to me. If you're in a car, then ride behind us. The benefits are going to go to no to abuse as well as first choice pregnancy centers. So we need people to bring diapers, wipes, if they can, to donate. Even if you're not riding with us, bring some diapers and some wipes so we can donate those to first choice pregnancy. Funds, if you donate any of those funds, are going to be split between those two organizations as well. You can never have enough diapers. Kids go through them. Diapers are expensive. A lot of families can't afford the cost to, when they need diapers and wipes and stuff. So as well. No to Abuse does a tremendous amount for people. I've seen them give furniture away. I've seen them help people help put people into homes. So both organizations are amazing, and I just like to try to do something along with my partner businesses here in town to give back to them. I'd like everybody to start getting there around 8 because we didn't do any pre-registration, so I'm going to be signing you up. And so if you get there around 8, that'd be great, so I can sign everybody up, give them their poker cards, take their entry fees, collect their diapers and wipes and such. We'll probably head out about 9 or so. For anybody riding that morning and pays to ride with us, you get a free cup of coffee on Java Junkies. You get a latte, free small latte. As everybody knows, we have the best coffee around, so that'll get you going. So from there, we're going to shoot around the back way, go over to Shoshone, back over down by Amargosa, and then up to the hub. From the hub, we're going to go to Miss Kathy's Short Branch Saloon. After that, we'll hit the Hideaway, and then we'll end off the festivities at the Coyote's Den on Kellogg. We have games, we have vendors there, we've got amazing prizes, we've got a lot of raffles from local businesses. Romero's was amazing, they donated to us, J. Mars. We even had a gift from Henderson Harley Davidson. So I'm expecting a good turnout with great prizes, and if you know me, I just like to have fun and ride and have fun with my people.
You even have a band that's I'm going to be at the end of the ride there on Kellogg Road, and I know it's Johnny from the Bay City Rollers, right?
I believe so, yes. I didn't check the full details of that, but what you can do is log on to facebook.com/Java Junkies NV, and there, if you click on the events link, you'll see all the details and the flyers, and there's tons of promotional stuff going around Facebook and social media right now from Coyote's Den and from Java Junkies and from all of our friends who've been kind enough to share this event. Fill up with some coffee, an amazing latte, come ride with me, let's have an amazing day, let's play some cool games, let's raise some money and get some diapers for some kids, let's do something good together.
All right, sounds like lots of fun. Well, let's go to Darby O'Donnell with a beautiful dog available right now at Desert Haven.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Loki. Loki is a 2-year-old lab mix. He's mainly a black color, but he actually has some undertones of brindle, and it's very beautiful. He has such a sweet, calm personality. He's definitely a dog that you would want to take out to the yard, spend at least 15 minutes with him so he can go and open up to you, and then bring your dogs, go and let them introduce themselves to each other, and then take them home, right? So come down and see him. We're at Desert Haven Animal Society. They're on Ceres Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse. You can give them a call at 775-751-7020. You can look them up at Facebook as Desert Haven Animal Society or go online at deserthavenas.org.
Darby, Loki looks fantastic. Go down there and see all their dogs out Desert Haven. Well, let's go to Josh Osborne with his Great Computer Deals Tech Kit.
Reporting from my man cave, it's Josh from Pahrumph's own Great Computer Deals, and it's time for another quick tutorial. Task Manager Part 1. Do you know that there are programs on your computer that are set to run every time you turn it on? How do you change that? Well, take your mouse and instead of left-clicking on your Start menu, right-click and choose Task Manager. Under Task Manager, you'll find a tab called Startup. And under Startup, you'll be presented with a list of programs that are set to run every time you turn on your computer. To be honest, most of the stuff in this list is not absolutely necessary, so all you got to do to disable one of those programs is click on the title and hit the Disable button. Keep in mind that your antivirus might be in this list as well. You want to go ahead and leave that one alone.
Still need help? Come to our store where you'll find low prices and friendly faces. We're located at 1190 East Highway 372, or call us at 775-990-8833.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's see what it looked like outside today on that Lerner and Rowe weather cam. We've got the graduation going on tonight. We're going to find out more about what's in store for our evening weather and weekend weather right after this break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
And we have weather from the desk here in Las Vegas today. Your high is 92, low tonight of 69. Death Valley 99, your low tonight 75. Amargosa 90 with your low of 63. Beatty 83, 59. Golden Fields high 67 with a low of 47. Tonopah 65, 45. Carson City's high 71 with a low of 46. Fallon 72, 48. And Fernley 72 degrees, your low tonight 49. Here in Pahrump, mostly sunny, 87 degrees. Today is your high with your UV index at 9. And once again, we're going all the way up to 89 degrees. Just 2 degrees up will be your high here in Pahrump. Winds out of the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour. Humidity at 17% and sunrise 5:28 this morning. Partly cloudy skies tonight with your low of 63. Winds out of the east-southeast at 6 miles per hour. Humidity 25% and sunset 7:55 tonight. And look at that, sunny skies almost all the way across the board with just a couple clouds coming in on Sunday. Saturday's high 89 with your low 63. Sunday just ticking down just a little bit at 88, 63. Starts going up a little bit next week with Monday's high at 91, 65. Tuesday 94, 68. Up to 96 on Wednesday with your low of 71. 97 on Thursday with your low of 69, and down just a bit by next Friday with your high of 93 and your low of 67. We want to say congratulations to all the Pahrump Valley High School graduates. Give us a call for your DVD. We'll see you back here on Monday. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Good night.